Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Relelia Parwati with student ID number 234111051 from the Management Study Program. In this video, I will present and explain the topic related to the course that I am studying. I hope this presentation can provide useful information and help us understand the topic better. Without further ado, let's begin the presentation.
In this slide, I will explain about shareholders. Shareholders are parties who have ownership in a company through the shares they own. When an individual or institution buys shares in a company, they indirectly become part of the company's owners. Therefore, shareholders have a vested interest in the company's development and performance. As company owners, shareholders have several important rights. One of these is the right to receive company profits in the form of dividends. Dividends are a portion of the company's profits distributed to shareholders in proportion to the number of shares owned. In addition, shareholders also have voting rights at the General Meeting of Shareholders, GMS. In this forum, shareholders can provide opinions and make decisions on various important company matters, such as the election of directors and commissioners, approval of financial statements, and strategic company policies. In the context of corporate governance, shareholders also play a crucial role in overseeing management performance. They have an interest in ensuring that the company is managed transparently, responsibly, and provides added value for their investment. With shareholder oversight, it is hoped that company management can carry out its duties more effectively and professionally. In this slide, I will explain stakeholders. Stakeholders are individuals or groups with an interest in a company's activities and performance. They can influence or be influenced by the company's activities. This means that decisions made by a company can impact various parties outside the company itself. Stakeholders are not limited to shareholders but also include various other parties related to the company. For example, employees play a role in running the company's operations through their expertise. Then there are consumers who use the company's products or services, and their presence is crucial to the company's success in the market. Furthermore, there are suppliers who provide raw materials or other production needs for the company. The government is also a stakeholder because it plays a role in establishing regulations and overseeing the company's business activities to ensure compliance with applicable regulations. The community surrounding the company is also an important stakeholder because the company's activities can have social and environmental impacts. In corporate governance, companies need to consider the interests of these stakeholders. By maintaining good relationships with various parties, companies can increase public trust and support long-term business sustainability. In this slide, I will explain socially responsible investment, often abbreviated as SRI. Socially responsible investment is an investment approach that considers more than just financial returns, but also social, environmental, and corporate governance aspects. This means that investors look beyond a company's profit margins to assess how well it conducts its business. For example, investors will consider whether the company treats its employees well, whether it manages the environmental impact of its operations, and whether it implements a transparent and responsible governance system. The concept of SRI is becoming increasingly important in the modern business world as society and investors become increasingly concerned about social and environmental issues. Many investors prefer to invest in companies perceived as socially responsible and implementing good corporate governance practices. With approaches like SRI, companies are encouraged to conduct their business activities more ethically and sustainably. This not only benefits society and the environment but can also enhance the company's reputation and attract long-term investor interest. In conclusion, ownership and stakeholders are crucial elements in the implementation of corporate governance within a company. Shareholders act as company owners, providing capital and having the right to make important company decisions. Through these rights, shareholders can also monitor management performance to ensure the company is managed effectively and responsibly. On the other hand, companies must also consider the interests of various stakeholders, such as employees, consumers, suppliers, the government, and the community. Each party has different roles and interests, but all can impact the company's sustainability. Furthermore, the concept of socially responsible investment demonstrates that in today's investment world, considerations are not limited to financial returns, but also to how a company carries out social responsibility, protects the environment, and implements good corporate governance. By considering all these aspects, companies are expected to conduct business more responsibly and maintain long-term business objectives. In conclusion, it is understandable that a company's success is not solely determined by the amount of profit it generates, but also by how well the company maintains good relationships with its shareholders and various stakeholders. By implementing good corporate governance, companies can create trust, a positive reputation, and future business desires.